Hey there, Tommy V from 81 Real Estate. I'm going to make this quick video for someone that sent me a message, Josephine Woost or Wust. She is interested in investing in the Indianapolis, Indiana real estate market, looking for maybe a 3-bedroom single family rental. She's trying to figure out what would be target rent or target price point. So we're going to kind of work backwards, starting with rent and working kind of backwards to see what would be a good price or maybe even good area to look at. I don't know anything about Indiana or Indianapolis. She said maybe Marion County or Hendricks County. So the first thing I did is I went on Google Maps here. I'm going to share my screen. All right. So I went on Google Maps here and typed in Hendricks County. And then I just picked a spot in it. This was 6 points. Area code is 46231. I don't know if this is a good area or not, but I just picked somewhere. So then I fired up the Rentometer and I put in 46231 for a zip code search. We're looking for maybe a 3-bedroom house, trying to get the average tenant with the average family, 3-bedroom house. Looking back 12 months, analyze. I have a subscription with them, so I hit make a pro report. This tells me the average rent is $16.68, median rent is $16.90. So that means that ballpark, I'm going to get the best slice of the rental market if I stay at $16.90 and below. So anything around 1700 will probably be a good opportunity to look in this area. We look at the sample size, 112. That's a pretty good sample size. And then looking at this graph here, majority of the sample size is right around that 1690, 1800 range. So that's going to kind of be my target rent. And the cool thing on Rentometer, you scroll down and it'll give you real properties, going newest to oldest. And as you can see, kind of these guys, 18, 16, 1695, 2000, 1795, 1925, 1730. So these are all kind of ballpark in that same range here. 3-bedroom, 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 kind of between 1500. This one's a little big at 3000 square feet, but kind of 1500 to 2000. Kind of what we're looking at. So I can click property details. That's going to pop open this tab here. And it does a great job giving me the address, kind of a little map so I can zoom out, see what's going on there. It tells me the listed rent, gives me a little information off public record, the taxable value, the assessed value of the property, if it was sold. So it really gives me a lot of good information here that I can work off of. And if you're like, man, what is this neighborhood? You can of course use Google Street View. So if you say, hey, is this a good area where maybe I want to have a house? And you look, this looks like a pretty, standard subdivision, sidewalks, looks like, good houses, good cars, people taking care of their lawns. So these look like people that probably care, what their houses are like. So this might be a good, rental opportunity for a family. Going over here onto Zillow, I punched it in. Looks like the inside of this house is a pretty generic standard setup, wood cabinets, stainless steel appliances, carpet in the bedrooms, nothing fancy. It looks like a pretty regular rental property. And so on Zillow, you can scroll down to the property taxes section, click the county website. It's going to take you over to the county website, and I had to click through a little bit. And scrolling down, a couple key information here we need for our property calculator. Is there a homestead credit? Because that is going to change dramatically what our tax is as an investor. So this property does not have a homestead tax credit. So this number on here we can really use. The 3104 is our taxes on the year. So we'll put our property insurance a little less than that. I have no idea what property insurance is in Indiana. And if this person would probably have a better idea of what that might run. The other thing on Zillow is we can try to figure out if there's a HOA, because this looks like a nice neighborhood. If maybe there's an HOA and what the HOA price might be. It hasn't been listed in a while. So, and this says $32 a month. I don't know. Maybe we'll just put it like $400 on the year just for the spreadsheet. And of course, when you're looking at a house, you might be able to adjust that. All right, so we pull up our rental property calculator. Rent income 1730, property tax, we just found that 3104. Ballpark, we're going to say 2500 for insurance. You know, I don't know what it truly is. We're going to need our HOA. We can put our HOA on here for the year, or actually for the month. We'll put it under gas and electric just for, you know, just for today. So we'll say, I don't know, $40, 40 times 12 is 480. We'll say $40 or $40 a month. 10% budget for management. Even if you're going to use a hybrid management or self-manage, you always want to budget 10 just in case you need to go completely hands-off. Vacancy 5%. I don't know what the vacancy is here, but you'd be able to find that out. Maintenance 10%. So if we finance it, 20% down, 7% interest rate, 30 years, 18,000 in closing costs. If we buy it cash or finance it, maybe 5,000 to do some paint, get it ready, misc repairs. Initial vacancy 3 months. That's a great standard to buy it, get it ready, listed, actually get a tenant place, start making money. Tenant placement fee 1730, equivalent to 1 month's rent for most property managers. So if we buy a house in this neighborhood for $200,000, renting at 1730 with these numbers, our cash cap rate is 4.74. That is not a very good cap rate. Because if we finance it, now we're negative 5.76. That's not a very good investment. However, what if we can get this house for $130,000? Whether we get it off of seller financing or discounted, you know, I don't know how much houses are in Indiana, but they might be a little bit cheaper than that. If we go 130, this might come down to 2,500. This might come down to 2,000. So what if we get this house for 130, but the rent is still 1,730? Changing those. All right, so now we're looking at an 8 cap. So for this market, we're looking at 1,730 on rent. We probably want like $130,000 to $150,000 purchase price to make the numbers work. And that's a quick summary of how you research a neighborhood and do all that stuff. If this video is helpful to you, please like and subscribe, leave a comment. If there's a market you want me to analyze, DM me or put it below. I'll be happy to run through the same process for a different market.